What's up, everyone? How we doing tonight? I hope that you're having a great weekend and an awesome Monday. For me, I won't get any rest for a few more days. Oh, what's up? Okay, that computer over there is working. But check out the spot. This is the spot. This is the what is it? Wide lens view of the spot. So this is it. This is all my only streaming um, setup, whatever. This is it. I'm done. I may change my camera though, because I'm playing around with a few different cameras. Let me show you. So I have my overhead camera. You can see my hands right here. There it is, my hands. And then then I have my this in front of me camera, and so I'm playing around with those cameras because it's a webcam up there. It is the one that I normally use right here, but today I was able to go ahead and snag this one. It's borrowed. And but it's supposed to be a 4K camera. It doesn't look that great to me. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about it. We're gonna experiment this week, and if they ask for it, the person who let me borrow it, if they ever want it back, I'll give it back to them. In the meantime, we get to play with two cameras, and I've also been using iPhones as a webcam, and hopefully my audio and video is in sync. That's one of the hardest things to get right when you're mixing and matching gear. In any case, what's up, everyone? This is Delta Tango Mike, DTM, and we're getting ready for another try at this. What are we going to do today, Bree? Let me see. Let me get your. Hold on. Let me get your. There it is. What are we going to do today, Bree?
Hey, we're going to take over the world one drawing at a time.
That is
For
right.
you, man.
One drawing at a time. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And so yes, one drawing at a time. That's our mission, to take over the world. And I'm trying to arrange these windows here so they kind of look cool. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I know what it is. Let's go like this. Bam. There it is. Kind of getting there. Cool, cool, cool. And so tonight is Monday. Well, today is Monday. So tonight we draw with Sketchable. And that's how we take over the world, one drawing at a time. As you can see, I do have a messy desk right now because I've been trying to clean up and fix some things. I have a computer over there that's still updating. Lee, I turned it on a long time ago. And then I got a couple of old school computers over there. Well, one is a Cintiq. That's the old school Wacom right there. And then to the back is a Mac. And then behind me I have some of my hats. Oh, and so this microphone is kind of in the way because, let me see. There's my Adobe Illustrator pillow back there that Adobe sent me. Oh man, I need to find a way to make it let it shine. So I'm gonna have to move it to this side. In any case, this is my studio. I've been building it for the past month, and it's getting better and better. It's still a little clutter, still a little few things that I need to clean up. And there's my salad bowl that I was eating earlier and some napkins. Let me go ahead and clean that up. Lord have mercy. And what's going on over here? Oh, so I got all kinds of things. But anyways, this is not the shot that I'm gonna show you guys every time I go live. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have my Surface, and I need my Surface pen. And I guess I'm going to use this one because that's the only one I have here right now. And I usually have a different one, but it works. Look, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. I'm on Windows 11. If you can upgrade to Windows 11 and you don't mind glitches, go for it. Let's run it. Run into some Windows 11. Let me go ahead and start up Sketchable. And since I'm still I moved all my stuff over to this office, and so I have a pile of things over there. I don't know where my gloves are, but anyways, let's keep it rolling. So there should be a new update when it comes to Sketchable. If you are drawing with Sketchable, ooh, look at that drawing. I need to finish that one. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. Oh yeah, that one was good. Okay, there's some poses right there. Oh yes, let's finish that one. That's what we should work on. I got too many drawings that I leave unfinished. In any case, what I wanted to say is that there's an update. Let me see which version of Sketchable are we in right now. So this is 5.5.20. Is that what we're supposed to have? There's a new update coming for all. Well, for Windows 11 there's a constant list of updates, but for Windows 10, we do have one major update. And let me see. 5.5.17. So I'm on 5.5.20. So that's good. All right, so we are up to date. That's great. I'm just checking my messages. There we go. All right, cool. So let's get to it. What are we going to do, Dan? We're going to draw. We're going to sketch. And we're actually going to work on a sketch and try to finish it into a drawing. We'll give ourselves an hour. So that way we can get in and out and have a little fun together. If you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the chat. That's that Caesar salad. All right, here we go. And leave it in the chat or drop a comment in the Sketch Together channel. There should be a lot of new faces in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's free to join us. It is down here, free to join the Sketching and Drawing Discord. It's the description of the video. There's the link. We got Garrett, CJ, and Odari already hanging out in the chat. Odari says, awesome setup. Yeah, my man. Welcome to the Terror Dome. And what I really like about this is that this lens is bad because it hides all my major stuff. But look, that's my mural right there. I worked on that. This is a 7-foot painting. It's 3x7. It's big. And it's behind me on the mantle. So that's what I was waiting to bring over here. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, cool. That's it. Okay, so join us in the Discord. There's new people joining us because we are been selling some Skullys. People buying the Skullys. Having fun with the Skullys. Check out the Scully series. There's a link in down here somewhere. There's a Black Book Project. And if not, just go to Scully series on Instagram or Twitter. Word up. There it is. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. A lot of talking. Let's get ahead. Get that low rider. Beep, beep. Boom. And make sure we got our microphone. And I think that's the washer and the dryer on the other side. It's making a lot of noise. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what layers we have. There's our layers. This is the blue layer. Oh, nice. I started working on the arm, the head, and then I worked on the holster. Word. And this over here is the glasses. Okay, that's where I left off. And so one thing I want you to pay attention to, even though I talk a lot and half the time I don't say anything, we're just hanging out, is that when you develop a drawing process, a creative process, you find a way to, you find it useful in that you can step away from a drawing and then eventually come back and work on it again and again and pick up where you left off. If you have a process. If you don't have a process, then you come back to a drawing and then you're looking at it like, what happened here? Why would I drew that? Why would I draw that? And so it's real easy for me because I have a process. I've been drawing for a long time. So you develop your process slowly, but you also pick up tips from other people as you learn from others. There are no self-taught people. You always learn from others. That as you learn from others, then you start incorporating some of those ideas or processes or steps that other artists have. And so for me, my process is always to have a long list of sketches. So let me see. There we go. Where are we at? There we go. There it was. One of the sketches in the beginning. It's super ugly. That's not even what we ended up with, but that's the basis of the idea. That's where the idea came from, with one of those poses. And then I cleaned up that post a little bit more, and I just kind of did a bunch of scrabbles. And so my process allows me to explore the sketch and see where it leads me to. Sometimes I already know what I want. A lot of times I'm like, let's see what happens. And especially for some of the drawings that I do on the streams, I'm all about, let's see what happens. And then there's the projects that I work on that I'm being paid money for. That is like, I don't have time to see what happens. I know what I'm going to do. I know already what it's supposed to look like. And I'm using my process, my exploration process. Now I'm using it on purpose and moving right through it. Boom, boom, boom. And so here is an example of moving through my process little by little. working on certain elements of the drawing. And anytime I leave, it's been a week since I looked at this drawing. I come back, I know where I left off. I know why I was doing what I was doing, and I can pick up and move through the artwork. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Boom. Hop into it. You know you can do it. All right. So what I actually want to do is new another layer. Boom. Because there's some things that I want to draw on this layer that I don't want it to collide or interfere with any other lines in the other layer. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. There we go. So that's kind of like what I'm after. And so what I want to do now is duplicate. Oh, no, not add a layer, but let's get rid of that layer. I want to duplicate that layer. There it is. And now that I have a second one, I can move it right there. Okay, that's cool. All right. And let's go ahead and hit OK. Then I will have that layer 7 now. That's the copy. And merge it down. And then I'll make I'll duplicate it again. And so now I'll go ahead and grab these circles and move it up here. Bam. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it right here like this. That's good. And then I'm going to adjust that first 2. Come on. Layers. Show up. There it is. Select that. And then I can adjust these. Because there are some sketchbooks. And I finally, this Saturday, I moved all my stuff over from one house to another. So I have all my sketchbooks. They're here. But they're still in boxes. And I do have the kind of sketchbook that doesn't have a spiral all the way through from top to bottom. They have a couple of spirals here, and then another bundle of spirals there, and another bundle of spirals there. I kind of like those because they're a sturdier sketchbook. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead, and now I can go ahead and merge that layer 7 down, turn down the opacity, give me another layer, and now I can draw these spirals like this. And then I'm going to do a little circle. Bam. And I could copy and paste this, and let's go ahead and fix it. Let's go right here. Okay, good. But what I'm going to do is draw them individually. There we go. Boom. So there it is. But I'm going to draw them by stacking them. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have to do all those if I was going to stack it later. I don't know. Let me see. I changed my mind about different ways about doing stuff because there's more than one way to draw something. Is that happening? What's happening here? What did I do? Come on. There it is. Okay. That's why I need my gloves. Come on. There it is. There we go. These palm rejection is getting not as easy as it used to be. It used to be real easy. Maybe some apps are better than others. There it is. Boom. So now I can grab that one and move it down here. Bam. There we go. I like it. Click OK. So now I have these two. And let's go ahead and merge that one down. Boom. Got it. Let's turn that one down some more. And let's go ahead and, no, not an extra one. I want to duplicate. There it is. Duplicate. And now I will move it again. Bam. There it is. Boom. Got it. And now I'll go ahead and get rid of layer 7. Yep, that's the one. Goodbye, layer 7. And there it is. So now I have my rings. And two of them are, you can tell that they're copies, but it's okay because as time goes on and we start cleaning things up, it'll look a little bit better. And now I can go back into the layer that has the book, get the eraser, and go ahead and erase a little bit there. There it is. Look at that. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Nice, nice, nice. So tell us if you'd like to share what you've been drawing, what you've been working on this past weekend. Feel free to drop it in the comments in the chat. I'm always excited to hear about other artists' work and what you got going on in your life. What kind of art you got going on in your life? The Skullys have been doing well, and I don't know if anybody is paying attention to Ethereum, but it's been going up in price. So if you plan on making some NFTs, now's the time to get on it. So make sure you join me on Wednesday when we're going to really go into some NFT talk. If I have some energy after tonight, I may go live again. Not sure. All right. So there's something about this head that's a little off. Oh, I see. So let me make a new line. And so on Fresco, we had, and because I draw with, oops, not that. Let me go back. In Fresco, because we draw with vector brushes, I'm able, oh, what happened? My camera froze up. Oh, man. Nobody said nothing. Come on. Let's see what's happening. Come on. Yeah, it's frozen. It's frozen. What's up with you? All right, let's change. Oh, there it goes. Now it caught up. Wide. Normal. Let's take it to normal. There it is. Yeah, that's why they didn't want you. That's why they let me borrow that camera, because it's busted. Let me see. Where am I supposed to be? Supposed to be right here. There's the middle somewhere. I'm not sitting in the middle. Oh, there it is. The middle's right here. Cool. You guys got to tell me these things if the camera stops working. So there, I changed the way the angle is. Okay, so it still shows a whole lot. Boom. All right, here we go. All right. Let's get to it. Okay, so right now what I want to do is I want to fix the head. So where is it? Is it right here? No, that's not it. There it is, right there. That's the head. I want to fix the book that's on the head, the one of the lines of the book. So I'm going to add a layer so that I can go ahead and draw the line. There it is. Boom. That's it. And I can make some eraser moves here. Bam. And it doesn't interfere with the other layer where the actual book head is. However, in Fresco, you can get away with using the vector brushes and then cutting off the line wherever you want to by using the touch modifier. So join me on a Wednesday, or check out Odari. He uses that tool a lot. And Tamika when they stream. I guess Tamika should have streamed today. Today is Monday, so tomorrow she streams tomorrow. There we go. So that kind of looks better. The book looks like it's lining up a little bit better. So I like that. All right, cool. And I left the glasses in a whole different layer because I'm kind of not happy with the way the glasses look. So let me go back here. Let me see. This is that line. That line is going to merge down. Boom. So that's it. The book is together. The glasses are here by themselves. Okay, good, because I want to still play around with these glasses. So let's go ahead and get the move tool. Wait a minute. What else is in here? There's something down here. Oh, what is it? Oh, the arm and the. Okay, I'm on the wrong layer. Let me get the. I thought I selected the correct layer. I did not select it. There it is. So now let's go ahead and do that. I'm not get in. Boom, there it is. Okay. I can go here and tilt it a little bit. So now it has the right angle, which brings up a great point that I want to make right now. I'm making adjustments to stuff that I did last week that with fresh eyes, I can come back and say, dang, Dan, what were you doing here? What is this? This is ugly. It's not that it's ugly. It's just it doesn't look right. And so I can go in and make edits and changes. And so sometimes I do like to take my time with some artwork because as I'm working on it, the idea is not flowing. You know, I'm not getting that idea that I want. It's like, I know what my steps are. I know what I'm after, but it's not coming out the way I really wish it did. And sometimes you have an idea in your head and it doesn't really show up with your hands. Like somehow your hands can't do it. And so if you give yourself some time, come back to it, not necessarily a week later, but sometime later, oh, you come back refreshed, you're ready, you're like, yeah, I got this. I know what to do here. You either, cuz now you're not tired, like somehow you got a little bit of rest, and so you're ready to go ahead and tackle it. Or while you were away, maybe, just maybe, and this happens a lot to me. I don't know if it happens to you out there, but let's turn that on. Yes, it happens to me a lot. Is that I will be doing something else. Oh, come on. I clicked on the wrong thing. I will be out doing something. Oh, you can't even see what's happening here. Doing something unrelated, walking, driving, especially when I'm out driving, and it'll hit me. Something will hit me like, oh, yes, I know what to do. Oh, man, don't crash on me. Sketchable. Let's see what actually stayed here. There we go. All right, there it is. There's the camera. Now you can see. But now we have to wait on Sketchable and see how much of it saved, cuz it crashed. No, Sketchable, why? Oh my gosh. And then sometimes those things like that happen. That's crazy, man. Come on, there it is. Oh, okay. Oh, Okay, some of the things got saved. Yeah. I think we're still good. Woo! Let's go ahead and click on save. All right, let's go ahead. File and save. Come on, save it, man. Woo! This Windows 11 is still treacherous, man. I like to play around and troubleshoot, but it's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. All right, there we go. Let's get that and move that down. Webcam USB. There it is. Boom. There we go. So that's a little bit better. Let me see if I can tighten this up. You guys are not saying nothing to me. They're like, yeah, Dan, we can't see your drawing, but it's okay because I'm not paying attention to you. Come on, man. All right, here we go. There it is. Let's go ahead and lean forward. Bam. All right, so there we are. I'm drawing here on Sketchable, and you can't see this really good, so I'm going to have to move that camera a little further this way so it's kind of aimed at the right angle. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, here we go. Let's see. What's my layers looking like? What happened? All right, so here is the rings. This is nothing. What's in there? There's something. Rings. Oh, those are 2 rings. Okay. Ring, ding, dong. Ding, 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 dong. Oh, the glasses. Okay, cool. So now I can start merging things together. Yeah, let's merge it. There it is. Let's see what's in there now. The glasses and the rings, and then the head, right? No, this is the holster. And then this is the head and the shoulders. Okay, that's cool. So let's start with the holster. Let's go back to that layer. And now, let's go ahead and just minimize that. Boom. I can get rid of all the UI, so it's just me and the drawing. This is why I like Sketchable. Because, and not that because of that part right there. Oh, yes, I needed the pencil. Is because, look at that. It's just you and the pencil in your hand. Boom, and the drawing. That's it. Photoshop is cool. You know, I like Photoshop, but I don't use this for drawing so much. And maybe it's just me, but that's because I started drawing with Illustrator first. I was drawing with Illustrator way before I was drawing with Photoshop. Bam. All right, got it. Oh, and you know what? I can't just go crazy with the line work here because, let me see if my eraser, the cool thing about the Surface Pen is it has an eraser. Oh, look at that. Yeah, boy. Gotta like that. But, like with Photoshop, there's so many tools, and you have to be aware of what tool and what's happening, what's going on. And right now, in Sketchable, I'm just drawing. Like, you know, I don't even need the whole UI. I don't need all the tools here in front of me. I don't need all of that. Just let me draw. Just let me draw. Bum, 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 bum. Just let me draw. Let me draw. That's gonna be a hashtag for next year. I'm trying to think about the hashtag for next year, which is sorry to hop around subjects, but I thought I had a hashtag for next year. This year's hashtag is what is it? I forgot. Win the game 2021 is the hashtag for this year. And what's been happening is that I use the hashtag as a jumping off point for me to get into something specific about my career, right? So cool. No worries, CJ. See you next time. I hang out again Wednesday. Have a good night. Cool. As a matter of fact, what's today? The 8th? Okay. So next Wednesday is the 15th. Okay. I mean, next Monday is the 15th. So we're good. Every year I try to have a hashtag that helps me stay focused on a goal. And so Win the Game 2021, it's the motto that I'm living by right now. Win the Game 2021, it's how I remind myself that I have some goals and that I need to accomplish. And the only way to accomplish those goals is sometimes is playing that game. Playing that game. What game is that, Dan? The Art Life game. And it's not a game on a computer. It's not a game in a PlayStation. It's not a game that you can go and show up at a place. It is actually the steps. Playing the game means that you are going through the steps required to accomplish something in the game, and you're following the rules of that game. So that's why. So not only am I playing the game, I'm playing the game to win the game. Life is not a game. It's not like I got a 2-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old grandson, and they run around. They were running around in my office earlier when I got home, and they're playing games. They're playing with their toys. They're playing with each other, running around, laughing. And that's a game, and that's cool for kids to play with games and toys. The art life is not a toy. It's not a game. However, there are rules to this art life that if you have goals that you wish to accomplish with this art life, then you have to understand the rules, and play it as if it was a game. Kind of like the way you do with any game. In any game, there are rules. Hide and seek, there are rules. Football, there are rules. And there's a game tonight. Who's playing? I don't know who's playing. Might not even care. There are rules to the game. If you want to participate in the game, there are rules. And so by you participating in the game, you want to win. And in order to participate and even possibly win the game, you have to play by the rules. And so I told myself that this year I'm going to apply all the rules that I know and go hard and win the game. And so I stepped up my portfolio. I stepped up my clients' reach. I stepped up how I present my work. I stepped up and took took some steps towards working in different markets that I'm normally not involved in. A market that's still developing, like the NFT thing. And so if I'm going to participate in anything, then I'm going to do my best to understand all there is to understand about it so that I can succeed. And winning doesn't mean that somebody else loses, even though that's in a game, that's how it works. There's only one winner. In the art life, we all win. We all win when we focus on everybody following the rules. And so the rules are very simple when it comes to the art life. And that is not for everybody. I understand that too. Like I'm a talker. I'm still talking. Nobody said nothing to me. I'm still talking. I'm talking. I'm drawing and talking, drawing and talking. And so that makes it real easy for me to try out some of these rules. One of those rules is build community around your art. So how do we do that? Build community around your art. I don't know if I like that line. Let's try this again. Let's go like this and then like that. So you build community around your art by talking about your art, by going live about your art, by engaging others and bringing them into the conversation about your art. And that's tough. It's tough to do because artists, we get so used to hanging out by ourselves. Maybe you hang out with another artist and y'all draw together. But most of the time, art is a lonely type of activity, especially like the holidays, right? You will run a bunch of people, your family, so-called family. For those of you who have family, anyways, we're not gonna get into my problems with my family, my mother's side and my father's side of my family, my wife and my kids. We got it straight. In any case, oh, what happened? Come on, you can't. Okay. You get around people, family during the holidays, or maybe you're in school. Like when I was back in school, in high school, that's the only school I went to. Or growing up in school, there's people there, and it's like, yeah, you're all right, but I don't want to hang out with you. And what you're talking about is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about drawings. I want to talk about paper characters and drawing on paper and stuff like that. And so artists get used to that lack of interaction from others. And then as you grow in your art skills and decide that, you know what, this could be a business. I could do this as a business. And then you're told, oh yeah, well then you should go. Nowadays you can go live, or you should do artist talks, or you should go to art events. You should talk to other artists. But all this time growing up and getting used to our drawings, you kind of just did it on your own. You kind of just sat there and just worked on it by your lonesome. And so you don't know how to have these conversations with other people. You don't even know, like, why would someone else be excited to talk to me about this stuff? Or here's the kicker, because I'm talking to a young artist about this now. It's like, what can you tell me about this drawing? Why did you draw it? I don't know. What's it stand for? I don't know. What should anybody get out of it? I don't know. And I get it. I understand. We have to build that skill, that soft skill. We have to build it. We have to work on it, because those are some of the rules of the game. And art, even though you create art by yourself, and it's my hand doing the artwork right now, it's my hand, not your hand. You guys are here giving me creative energy, which I appreciate. But I'm the one drawing, right? This is my hand right here. This is my hand. These are my hands. And I could probably fix this lighting on this camera. I'm the one doing this artwork, not you. I am. And the only way this artwork is going to get done is if I do it. Right? So we get used to us being the one. But art is not a solo sport. Art is a team sport. And just like I said earlier, no one is self-taught. Get that out of your vocabulary. If somebody wants to fight me about it, come on. I don't fight. No one is self-taught. You don't teach yourself. I don't care how long you suffered through to figure something out. You did not teach yourself. You used a book, a magazine, a tutorial, a video nowadays, a live stream to learn something, to realize something. And so there are no self-taught artists. There's experiments. that you can do. Lots of experiments. You can experiment and explore. You can get good at some of those things by practicing over and over. But you did not teach yourself. It is teaching yourself would mean that you are here in the blackboard, standing there, saying, here's how you do something. And like, pay attention there. And I'm teaching you something right there. And then you're also sitting right here on a chair and a table with your work and stuff. Like, how can you do that? How can you be here and here? You can't teach yourself. That's crazy. So, but when we say we teach ourselves, I know what you mean. You mean that you sat there and figured it out through experiment and creative exploration. But you also picked up tips and tricks from others, whether they were in person, whether they were in a book that somebody wrote. Somebody wrote that book. Maybe you learn from redrawing things you saw in a comic book, like I did. No one taught me how to draw comic book characters. Nobody sat there and said, hey, Dan, let's look at Spider-Man, let's look at Batman and draw this. However, somebody drew those comic books. And it is those professional artists who in the 70s and the 80s and 90s who were drawing comic books who I learned from following their line work and following their by looking and studying their drawings that they already had, that they created. And so they taught me. It's kind of like a indirect type of thing. And so we have to realize that in our own selves that no one is self-taught. However, let's get back to it. The point is that we don't do this by ourselves. Somebody already did it. Somebody already drew. Somebody already did drawing. Somebody already got paid to do comics. Somebody already got paid to do posters. Somebody already got paid to do animation. Somebody already did it. And now it's your job. I don't know if I should do that line. Let's see what happens. But now it's your job to follow those footsteps and figure out, well, what parts of those things do I like? What parts of those things I don't like? And what can I do about it to get better? Because as a team sport, there are coaches, there are assistant coaches, there are tutors, there are teammates, and that's been my experience. I didn't go to school. I didn't go to college. I learned everything on the streets, and my mentor has taught me a lot. He never sat down and said, "Hey, Dan, let me show you how to draw that arm right there because this stuff is crooked." What he did was, "Hey, you know what would be a good idea? What if you were to draw that drawing, but like this way?" And I'm sitting there listening to him like, dang, he's telling me what to draw, how to draw. And then I think about it, I was like, that's not a bad idea. And then I draw it, I'm like, oh, that looks all right. And that is what we need in our lives. That's why you're here, and that's why you're listening to me, and you watch other people who stream, because we have techniques and processes that can help you with your own artwork and help you realize that what you want out of your drawings. And so that means that we are technically teaching you, that you are technically learning. And as time goes on, you will get so much better with it. You'll go so far with it that it's not even going to look like the art that person who taught you or you learned from. But also you learn that, artists will talk. They have to talk. Artists have to communicate. They have to express themselves. They have to sound like they know what they're talking about. And believe it or not, we are consumers of things that we like because we heard something, saw something, or felt something about it. And so it's a team sport, Art life is a team sport. It's very necessary to have others in your life to help you move through it. But it's also necessary for you to develop different parts of yourself that are going to help you reach other goals that you don't normally would do on your own. And no one is coming to your house, into your bedroom or your office, like my office. Nobody's running into my house saying, Dan, we need you for this project. Come on out. Come on out. They're not going to talk to my wife and say, hey, can Dan come out and play? Like, they're not going to do that unless they've seen my work somewhere, like the internet right now. They heard me talk. They saw my process. They saw my portfolio. I was just talking to a potential client the other day, and he's asking me about how do I do this and how do I do that? Why do I charge so much? And then I showed him the link. Like, here, but I wrote an article about it. Because I'm not here to explain everything to you. And I've already written an article that explains it for me because I wrote it. I can express myself. I can tell you exactly how this is going to go down. And so the clients, potential clients, they see me, they see the streams, and they're like, oh, yeah, let's talk to Dan. Let's go get that guy. Or they see all my artwork everywhere, the Skullys, and like, maybe that guy can draw the stuff we want. But no one comes to your house and snags you out of the bed, out of your bedroom or office or whatever, and says, hey, man, you're the guy we're looking for. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does happen to somebody. If it's happened to you, please let me know. But to me, it feels like if I just put the work in, I align myself with other cool artists like this Scully artist. You know, we had he's listening, Odari. And we had Tamika, CJ, Bree, Gareth, a bunch of cool artists. What's up, RB in the house? They came through and they said, you know what, Dan, I want to draw that too. Because they saw me doing it and I talked about it. But I didn't know Gareth before I met him here streaming on Behance. How would I know Gareth? How would I know that he's a cool artist who likes to draw cool stuff? Well, he actually has his own career, and art is part of what he likes to do outside of his regular normal career. How would I know those things? Unless I got out there and talked about it like I have in my streams and met cool people like that. And then they, in turn, decided that, you know what, let me draw something, Dan. Give me one of them Skullys. And I said, okay, here we go. But they didn't come to my house and said, I heard you draw, Dan. Give me a Scully. You know, and that's the thing. That's the mentality that we have to feel that it's okay to talk about ourselves. Sometimes we feel like that's boring. Why would anybody listen to me? Man, because there's a lot of people out there who can't draw. That's why. There's a lot of people who can't draw or afraid of taking that step, and so they need to watch someone else do it, go through the steps. And when they see someone else do it, they will then decide to go ahead and do it for themselves, and they'll feel empowered. That's why. So no matter what level you are, how well you can draw, what you think your art is lacking, you need to get out there and tell the people about it. Tell the world. Like, yeah, I can draw. I draw stuff. I draw this, that, the other. Start explaining. Explain it. Share it. We have to master all the different parts of the game. If the game says you have to know how to talk about yourself, you need to know how to talk about yourself. Now, of course, it wasn't very hard for me because I'm a bragger. I grew up a bragger. I grew up very rough. And you have to kind of brag on yourself. You know, and I kind of took it too far. But you know what Muhammad Ali said? Or was it Muhammad Ali? I don't know who said it. Somebody said it. It's not bragging if you can back it up. So, yeah, I guess I'm not bragging. I'm just telling the truth. And so when it came time for me for my art career, And they said, oh, yeah, you have to talk about yourself. You have to be able to explain certain things. Like, oh, yeah, I got this. My mother sold every known product, every product known to man. She sold Avon, Tupperware, stuff like that. And I learned from her how to talk about certain things. I just as a kid, I watched her sell things, and I was like, you know what? I can do that for my art. I can talk about it for my art. Talk about my art like that. Not that trying to sell Tupperware. That my art is selling Tupperware, but my art is selling something by telling a story, by getting people interested in what I have to say. And that's the art life. That's how you win the game. What up, Moat in the house? I'm sitting here talking. How long have I been on? 50 minutes. Yeah. We got another 10, 15 minutes to go. I said I've been on 50 minutes, and we got 15 minutes or so. And that's good because I'm almost there with this character. Look, let's turn off the sketch layer. And I have a ton of layers here. Boom. Bam. There it is. Look at that. Yeah. As a matter of fact, one more point about teamwork and teams. That is a team sport. The art is a team sport. The art life. The Skullys series, I didn't do it by myself. I started it by myself, but I ain't finished it by myself. I still have other artists working on their Skullys. They're interested in finishing or contributing. There's a lot of artists who drew a Scully, and they put in the time, And I wouldn't be able to get to 144 Skullys by myself, no matter how big of an idea I thought it was, how easy of an idea I thought it was that I'd be able to. Because, man, it's hard. It's easy to draw one picture and be like, oh, yeah, that's a cool picture. I did a cool picture. It's kind of easy in terms that, you can draw one good picture. And then there's comic book artists who draw like 100 good pictures in a row. All right, hold on. Then there's animators who can draw 1,000, 1,000,000 good drawings in a row. Oh my God. That's a real test right there. Anybody can draw one good picture. Yeah, it might be your day. That might be your one day when you're like, all creative juices are flowing, and you got it. It's like, whoa, this came out all right. There's been some weird moments in my life when it's like the drawing just comes together. It's like, what? Other artists will like it. My wife will say something about it, and I'm like, well, that was it. That's all I had. I sure don't know where it goes from here. What happens after this? I don't know. And so with the Skullys, that's the same thing. It's like, yeah, I got a good Scully. That's a good drawing. But now I got to do 144 because I said that I was going to do 144 of them and that people could buy them and mint as a NFT. What? Man, whew, you know how hard that is? It's super hard. It's super hard. So having other artists collaborating with me, not only did it make my job easier because Odari decided to draw 30 of them by himself. He is a hoarder. He's a Scully hoarder. But it also helps me by keeping that creative energy alive. And so like right now, I'm in conversations with other Scully collectors, and they're telling me about the Scully they want and what they want out of the Scully. And that feeds my creative energy. And so besides me doing the NFTs because, I'm intrigued, I am, I'm a little curious about it. And maybe because I can make some money with it. At the same time, I feel like it's a great experiment to go through with other people, with other artists, others who feel the same passion for drawing something and drawing it together. All right. So there, that's teamwork, yo. That's how that works. So you have to find those things that you're passionate about. Find the art style you like or the different art styles. It doesn't have to be one art style. And then you'll find the group of people who want to also draw some of that with you. They'll be like, "Oh snap, Dan, can I do that? Can I draw that?" And they'll be asking you the same questions. Maybe I'll say something. Be like, yo, let me draw one of them things. That's how we build community. That's how we build partnerships, collaborations, and build the art career. Yeah. All right. There it is. I need to label my title of this video. I always go off on stuff. There it is. Look at that. Now I do have to erase all these parts under the pencil. And I'm going to do that, and then we're done with today's drawing. All right, so let's go start right here. Boom. Here is the planet. Get the eraser, and I'm just going to erase the part of the planet that's kind of filling in right here. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, this is all this got to go. Let's make it bigger. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And so this drawing, I feel like I want to do it the way I did the other drawing last year. And I think I streamed it. I streamed, what's her name? Alpha. So I'm going to do that with this one. I'm going to finish it all the way through. Let me try to finish it. And so this drawing, what I want to do with this drawing is do exactly what I did with this one. Let me show you. Come on. I guess, okay, come on. Why is it not showing me everything? Come on, there it is. Let's go. Sketchable, boom. Alpha creates. I did this drawing right here last year. It was middle of the year. Has to have been like summertime. And I did this drawing, and so whenever you download Sketchable, you get to have a copy of it in your Sketchable journal. So all this texture, all these line works, everything was done in Sketchable, in the Sketchable app. So that's what I'm going to do with Tracee. This is Tracee. And so maybe I should do a headdress or something. It needs to have some more gear. I don't know, maybe like a backpack. She is traveling through space. Maybe something around her mouth, so she can breathe. Maybe she doesn't need to breathe. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. It's got to be something cool. All right, let's get down to the layers. Let me see. So this is the planet layer. Party people. Let's go get funky. Let's go get funky. That's planet rock. All right, here we go. Boom. So let's erase some of these pieces. And then there's some lines that I'm going to do over and make it thicker, get some thicker line weights in there. But all in all, this is all right. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this line. What is this layer? This is the arm. What's this? The leg. Okay, so let's go ahead and merge that down. Boom. This arm is part of that leg. Let me see what else. And there it goes. And so what's this here? That's the rest of the leg. So let's go ahead and merge that down. Boom. So now we have that whole leg right there. That's cool. I like it. And then this is the eyeball. So let's go ahead and merge that down. Yeah, you don't need to have all these layers once you have already got the lines that you wanted. Boom. What else is that? That's all that. So then this is next. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think this is it. This is what I need. I need this. Okay, cool. That layer is what I need. So I got the eraser. And so now I have to erase all of this, which is crazy because sometimes we spend a lot of time working on some details like, yes, I need that. And then later on, you end up erasing it. Like, oh, well, I guess I did not need it. Whatever it is. Bam. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's gone. I am going to ask Sketchable to add that little dot. Maybe there's a way, an app or something I can add to my surface so that I can show you what I'm drawing at the time that I'm drawing it. That's the pencil, and then that's the space. Boom, there we go. Bam, there it is. Oh, yes. Okay, so there's some parts that overlapping right there. Let's fix that. Party people. Let's go get funky. All right, there it is. Boom, bam. Let's go ahead and get rid of that line. Wow. No, no, no. It needs to be in the front. Take it back. There he goes. Yeah. I'm erasing the wrong one. There it is. Get that. The arm is in the front. Yes. You guys didn't tell me nothing. There it is. Boom. Oh, snap. All right. I said I was leaving, but not yet. Hold on. Merge down. Merge down. Merge down. And then this is space, right? Let's leave space in a different layer. Then down here, we're going to add a new layer. And this layer, I'm going to turn down the opacity and make it multiply. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Got it. And then let's go ahead and get that pencil. Turn me up. And let's see. Oh, snap. There's some lines missing right there. What happened? All right, I'll have to fix it later. Because right now I'm in the... there we go. I'm in this. Bam. It kind of looks like a watercolor. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you want to play with this app here. Boom, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Just so I can add some shadows. Shadows. Boom, there we go. Let's go ahead. Here. There we go. Thank you. Boom, boom. All right. Let's go ahead, throw it in there. Let's go like this. Yep. So you have to figure out, where is your light source? Where's your light source? My light source is on this side. So that means that my shadows are on this side. That's it. Once you figure that out, oh my God, everything else, it's still not easy, but it gives you a guideline to play with. Let's go get funky. Boom, 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 boom. Man, I need some music today. I was working in the studio all day. Can't play music because we're filming. But usually, when I work from home, I can have all the music I want. Boom, bam, boom. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's leave a little bit of light on the backside. Bam, here we go. This is Sketchable. I'm using Sketchable. And here's what's really cool about this app. It's all pixel based, so it's no watercolors. Front page is RB. Thank you. Flying thumbs, says Garrett. I appreciate that. What's up, Gary? Thank you for stopping by. It's all pixel brushes. All right, so no vectors, which is took me some time to get used to. But Sketchable made it's such an easy app that I didn't miss the vector brushes. However, Sketchable made it real easy to go ahead and just draw. And right now, what I want you to notice is that I am shading in. This is my shader, right? All right, with the fat tip, and it's the same brush that I used to do the line work. The same brush. All I did was change the fatness of the line and turn down the opacity right there and multiplied the layer. That's it. Boom. Little tricks like that is what you learn by hanging around with other people. Many years ago when I was learning InDesign and Quark Express. Oh my, I was still learning Photoshop, but I already knew my way around Photoshop and Illustrator. Man, I had to figure out how to get certain things to show the way I wanted them to. And the app that I never used, yickety schmackety. And so it was by talking to other artists I knew that I was able to figure it out. They told me what I needed to think about. They told me how to use some of the tools, and bam. Um, it's a crazy story, and it's still. I mean, it's still even 15 years later, man. It's still a good payday. So they call me. I know these people in the music industry, and they needed a CD cover done up. They needed a CD cover. These lips are not right. I'm gonna have to figure out find some lips. They needed a CD cover design, and this is back in the day when we used to have CDs that you can buy in the store. I don't know if there's a place to buy CDs nowadays. And so they wanted me to work on this CD booklet. It's a booklet. When you buy the CD, sometimes it came with a little booklet, and there would be lyrics and pictures and so on and so forth, right? And so they wanted me to work on this CD, and then and I was like, all right, that's cool. But it happened to be the week of my birthday. So it was like, maybe we're talking maybe Thursday, Friday, or Monday, whatever day it was of the week. And like 2 or 3 days later was my birthday. And I was already planning on taking off the whole week. I was not working any day that week. I was just not going to. Some of the early days, I was a baller. And so they're telling me this. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And they're like, yeah, but we need it in the next couple of days. I'm like, I'm off the next couple of days. I'm not working. And they're like, well, we need to get this done. Dan, how much you going to charge? Blah, blah, blah. And I had never done that kind of work and they needed it in Quark Express. So I never worked in Quark Express. And I'm like, man. And they're like, come on, Dan, do this. Get it done, please. And I told them, I said, all right, I'll do it, but I'm going to charge you $2,100. That was a long time ago, and I was charging big money already. $2,100, and I want to say it was like 15 years ago for 21-page booklet. That was the deal. They wanted a 21-page booklet. And so I figured, all right, if I charge high, they're going to leave me alone. They'll be like, dang, you crazy. And I wanted them to leave me alone because it was my birthday weekend. Well, the guy responds saying, all right, I'm going to get you a check tonight. I was like, what? Oh, yes, RB is laughing. LOL, Quark Express. Can you believe that? We're talking about Quark Express and the year 2021 right now. Has that even exist? Is there even a Quark Express application nowadays? Anyways, they put me in touch with the printer who was gonna print the booklet. And let me see, Quark Express. There's a website. Oh yeah, 2021. What? We're still cool with a Q, celebrating 40 years of brilliant content design. Quark, let me see, products. Yeah, it's $474. That's all. Like, you don't need to subscribe or nothing. Let me see. Come on, products. Quark Express, Quark Publishing Platform. You can get a free trial. Quark Express. It works on the iPad. I don't know. No, that's a Mac. That's a computer. Anyways, so they got me in touch. It's still here. It says RB's crazy. That's right. Still here. Motor Voice says those kind of poker I've never won. All right. You never won that poker where you go all in. You're like, all right, you want me to work on my birthday? It's gonna cost you $2,100, and then they're like, okay, what? And so yeah, man, that was crazy. And so I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. So then I talked to the printer. They're like, yeah, we need a Quark Express file. Blah blah blah. It needs to be in layers. This and that, the other. I'm like, I never use Quark Express. Why would I ever want to? That's crazy. I got Photoshop. I have InDesign. And they're like, no, it's Quark Express. So this is the early days. There was still a competition between Adobe and a bunch of other apps. Anyways, so I never used it, man. I was like, dang, but they're gonna pay me $2,100. So I wanted to do that. I was gonna do that job, and that knuckle still busted. All right, let's do it again. All right, let's erase it and start again. Let's go like this. So, anyways, so I had Quirk Express because somebody had given me a download of Quirk Express, and but I never opened it or used it or even installed it. I never did anything with it. Mo just plays. He plays straightforward. Ow. and so then so what did I do? I called a friend of mine who was in the print business, and I was like, "Listen, man, I need to understand what they're asking of me. What am I supposed to do here?" And so I was on the phone. This is a long time ago, I'm telling you. And I was on the phone with him, and he walked me through Quark Express. All I needed was one lesson, one day, to figure out that I didn't ever wanted to touch that app ever again. But I was going to figure it out today because I was getting paid a lot of money to do it. And that's it. That's so that 1 week's worth of work. I'm talking about like 3 or 4 days. $2,100. I'll take that check today. I'll take it today. Anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I know why I was getting. There it is. Look at that. Bam! Oh my God! Oh! I was watching some Seinfeld the other day. Oh! George is crazy. There we go. Look at that! Oh my gosh! So yeah, man, we learn from others. The whole point is not that I got paid a lot of money. Is that and I still did it all in Photoshop, and then I brought in the layers into Quark Express. The point is that it takes teamwork, okay? It takes teamwork. You can't do this alone. You don't have to ask me for help. You don't have to pay for an education, education somewhere. What you need to do is align yourself with other artists who are willing to share. Motor Void is having, I got that fat money. Okay, Motor Void. Motor Void is paid. Let me hold some of that money, Motor Void. Boom. All right. So there. So far right now, I got this blue and white. I'm sorry I draw in blue all the time because blue is one of my colors. However, let's go ahead and add a quick background. So there's a background color right here, layer, and you can change the color. Boom. Oh my God. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's throw a little purple. And then, so that's on multiply. Let's go ahead and, I can go ahead and multiply this one too. Didn't do anything. Multiply this one also. Didn't do anything. So with the body, the line work, I'm going to duplicate that body work. And see, the line, I multiplied the layer where the line work is for the body. So here's off. Here it is on, off, on. Boom. I turned down the opacity a little bit. Bam. And last thing I could do is a new layer. Get the color white. Make it a little blue. There it is. And now, because we're almost done. Gonna see the replay, Dan. Good night, RB. Thank you. No worries. We're almost done, man. We're almost done. Go ahead and get some rest. So now I got the off-white. It's still blue. And let me see if it draws. Ooh, it drew too blue. Am I in the right? Am I in the right layer? I'm in a new layer, yeah. Oh, so it's too dark. So let's go ahead and just make it white. And let's erase that, what we did. Bam. And let's go ahead and get the pencil. And go like that. Bam. White pencil. Boom. White pencil. So now you're kind of really playing. This is what I like about pixel art is that you get all these blendy tones and stuff. However, I do like the sharpness of vector. I was how to remember my words. You know, but look at that. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Boom. Oh. Mm. 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 Brand new flavor in your ear. Let's turn that up. Turn me up. There we go. Bam. And I could have gotten some of the same effects if I used the eraser. But right now I just kind of want to throw some highlights in here. It might be too high. Too high. Bring it back. Bring it back. I used to listen to Lil Wayne. All right, here we go. Boom. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Boom, boom. Oh, some little bit of details here. Bam. Bam. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you know, that's some, oh, there we go. Look at that. Throw some extra, some line work here. Boom, bam. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Just like that. So, it adds another element, some flavor. There's a word. There's a real word for it, and I'm not using the right word. Because, like I said, I ain't go to school, man. I don't care about that. I don't care about art grades. Who grades art? What kind of... Anyway, don't let me go off on a anti-school rant. Sorry. If you're in school, please learn all you can. Use all the resources that you can. And try to get your art career going right away. All right, well, there it is. Let's go ahead and sign it with my in white. There it is. Boom, bam, 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 bam. 2021. Cool. I appreciate all of you hanging out here with me tonight. All right, let's go ahead and leave some of these windows open right there. And get the layers. Screenshot. Love it. Now I'm going to go ahead and save a copy. Come on. Here we go. File. Save it. Yes. All right. Well, check me out. Delta Tango Mike. I am on Instagram and Twitter. Delta Tango Mike. There is a link in the description of this video. Where is the video? Is in this side. It's down here. Let's go like this. Over there. Down there if you're on Behance. I don't know where it is. Somewhere else if you're on... LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. I have to remember all the places. But check it out. You can join the Discord. Hang out in the Discord. Garrett, Bree, and Odari are hanging out in the Discord right now. I think they're asleep because it's pretty late at night in some parts of the world. It's actually 9:20, but it's pretty late. It's a long day, man. In any case, join us. Come and hang out. We go live every few days. Tomorrow I will be live. Definitely, I got stuff to do. I don't know what time. Wednesday I go live at 8 o'clock, so go ahead and check me out. Tamika should be live in the morning, I think, at 10 a.m. What's up? Thank you, Gary. You're welcome, Garrett. Dari says, thanks, DTM. I just said that they were asleep, but then they go, they're like, not asleep. Tamika goes live in sometime on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays is when she does the... what do you call it? The figure drawing, and I did the figure drawing myself. I was in charge of it the other day, last Thursday, and I should have used one of those poses, but it was on a different computer, and I don't know where that computer is. Anyways, yeah. So you want to check out Tamika Tuesdays and Thursdays. Odari streams on Fridays, and whenever he hops on. So go ahead and check him out. In any case, I've been using an app called Sketchable. It is a Windows 10, Windows 11 app. I am on Windows 11 myself, so this is what it looks like on Windows 11. It's pretty. It's a pretty app, and it's real easy to draw with. Seriously. You guys just saw me drawing tonight, and there's nothing to it. Great session, says SL Price. Thank you, Bray. I appreciate you. So go ahead and stay tuned. Follow us. Check out, I think there's links down in the description of the video. The Streaming Takeover series, and that has Tamika, Odari, and DTM. If you are streaming and you want us to join you, go ahead and let us know about your streams. You can join this Discord and drop a link in the general tab. In the meantime, see you Wednesday with Fresco. Tomorrow probably be on with Illustrator. And let's go ahead and keep drawing, man. So be creative, stay pumping out artwork, win the game. I forgot what I said, what the 2022 hashtag might be. I don't know. I'm gonna come up with one because that's it. We got like less than 2 months left in this 2021 year, and we have to plan for the future. We have to move forward. Big ups to Motor Void, SL Price, Garrett Williams, Odari, RB. Let's see who else. Gary. Let's see who else stopped by through here. CJ Woods. Word up. Word up. Thank you all. I'll see you next time. This is DTM. This is the only time you're gonna see this big old screen like this, so you can see the floor. I forgot to share some other stuff. It's all right. We're gonna have a different stream tomorrow. I got some more things to talk about. All right. Until next time, I am DTM. I will see you later. Peace.